Hey, what's up, guys? Boy, do I have a story time for you today. I hope you guys enjoy this. Now, if you guys have been watching this channel for a long time, you know that I haven't had the best luck with dating people, I would say. Today's story time involves one of those times, I guess. This story time takes place back when I had about 250,000 subscribers, so it was quite a while ago. So I was dating this girl at the time. That's kind of how a lot of these story times that involve ex-girlfriends seem to start. So I was dating this girl at the time who was pretty cool. She seemed cool. Then she found out I did YouTube. She didn't know for the first month, but then she found out, and she started acting funny, like really weird. Like she would purposely point out things that she would want online so that I would like try and buy it for her. And I did buy her some things, so I guess in the end she kind of won. But then randomly one day, she asked me if she could go on my phone, and I was like, "Why do you want to go on my phone?" She goes, "I just want to see something." I was like, "Okay, why?" She's like, "I don't know, my Snapchat's being weird. I want to check yours." So I wasn't really paying attention to what she was doing. I trusted her at the time, so I didn't really think much of it. And then she gave me my phone back and said that it was fixed. And I was like, "Okay, what's fixed?" She's like, "Oh, my Snapchat. It was being weird, and I want to compare it to yours." I was like, "Okay, whatever." So the next day comes along, and she comes over again. And we got into some stupid, petty argument, and it ended with her saying something really offensive. So I was like, "You know what? I think we need a break. Like, I need to clear my head. Like, let's just take a break from us." And she's like, "Are you breaking up with me?" I'm like, "For now, yeah." And she's just like, "Okay, well, guess what?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "You can't do that." And I was like, "Yes, I can. It's a free country. I can break up with you if I please." And she goes, "You're being a super big asshole right now." I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. Like, genuinely, I just want to take a step back and kind of get some breathing room, you know?" And she's like, "Okay, well, if you break up with me, it'll be the last thing you do." I was like, "What the fuck is that supposed to mean?" And she goes, "Let's just say yesterday when I was on your Snapchat on your phone, I wasn't comparing it to mine and fixing a problem. I was saving photos from your memories." And I was like, "Oh my fuck." Like in my head, I was like, "Oh, I'm fucked." Because like, look, I don't know what I had in there at the time, but it could have been a lot of things. I don't think I had my fucking wiener saved, but I could have. I really could have. I didn't remember at the time. But there was a chance it could have been there. But I did know for a fact there was a lot of embarrassing ass photos of me in my memories. Because I can't lie, when my friends send me snaps, I sometimes reply with a funny double chin or like some embarrassing shit. I don't know. And I save them sometimes because they're funny and I want to look back on them. I don't do that anymore. But back then I did. And I was like, fuck. Like, she has them. And she's like threatening to use them. So I asked her, I was like, "What are you going to do with them?" And she's like, "Well, let's just say your little YouTube followers will see a different side of you." I was like, "Look, my YouTube subscribers know how ridiculous I am, but please just don't embarrass me physically." Because around this time, I wasn't showing my face a lot on YouTube or on any social media. I hadn't done a face reveal in the longest time. I don't even think I was using Instagram at that time. I don't know, but I just remember I wasn't showing my face a lot, so I was kind of afraid of her posting these photos because, first of all, they could have been really, really bad and could have been really, really embarrassing. So I told her, I was like, "Please don't." And she goes, "Well, maybe you shouldn't break up with me." I'm like, "Are you seriously trying to blackmail me into staying in a relationship with you right now?" And she goes, "Call it what you will. Just don't break up with me." And I was like, "Whatever, fine." So she left my house after this argument and this whole like blackmail situation went down. And like 4 hours went by and I was just so uncomfortable and like so dumbfounded that like she was even capable of doing that and like threatening me like that. So it made me want to break up with her even more. So I fucking just texted her and I was like, "You know what? Do your worst. We're done." And I blocked her number. I was like, "You know what? Fuck it. I see YouTubers get pictures leaked to them all the time. It sometimes launches their career even farther, so fuck it. I don't care. Some embarrassing ass double chin photo gets out, whatever. If my weenie gets out there, well, that would kind of suck, but you know what? Whatever. It's not like I'm ashamed of it. Could have been worse." So a couple days go by. I didn't see it anywhere. I did have friends texting me being like, "Yo, do you see what she's posting? Do you see what she's posting?" And I just ignored them because I was scared. But finally I looked at one of her social medias that she was posting on, and it wasn't anything to do with like me and like personal photos or anything. It was just her tweeting stuff about me talking shit. In the end, she never ended up leaking any of the photos. She might still have them to this day. I don't know. Maybe her phone broke and she couldn't leak them. I'm not sure. But just moral of the story is, guys, be careful who you trust and don't let someone blackmail you. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the story. In the end, nothing too crazy happened. Hopefully she doesn't like see this video and then just like come at me and try and blackmail me again. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of today's story time. I do want to say though, tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. Eastern time, I'm having a new merch drop. It's a very limited time sale, and it's the dopest merch I've ever put out yet. It's an actual brand, like it's an actual Luna brand. It's gonna be dope. And I'm attaching a special bundle with one of the hoodies where I'm gonna be calling people again. I'm gonna be trying to follow everyone that cops something on Twitter as well. And it's gonna be dope. I have hats, hoodies, shirts, soon to be beanies, stuff like that. There's gonna be more drops in the future, but this one for first drop is fucking awesome. So make sure you check that out tomorrow at 1:00 Eastern time. I'll be tweeting the link, so make sure you follow me on Twitter. That's where I will be tweeting the link the minute the website goes up. So yeah, follow me on Twitter at Luna with 2 A's. I'll have that link in the description as well. But yeah, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this story time. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.